Okie dokie. So, where we last left off. Alright, so I have stabilized this, and it is in good support, I think. But I don't like how the columns, the granite columns, are sunk so high up. So I am going to try to redo them, starting at the top, going down, and maybe put some different stuff underneath. So we're about to see how much we can change before it all goes tits up. Can I say that? All right, we're gonna start close, and I want to get up here so I know that I'm like there. Oh, I guess I did change it. Is that under there though? Okay, we're going to see what trouble we can cause. Under there. Okay, you know what? Let's do it this way, so we have room. Good. Okay. That's where I'm. And then these are gonna have to change. We're gonna get this down first. I want it. Is that locked in? Oopsies. Okay. want it up. So if I do that, then I need to put some more support underneath there. Okay. Well, nothing happened. I'm being proactive and hoping I'm not going to regret it. So, but I did realize that after looking at it, I didn't really like the, if you see the top of the, oops, sorry, the granite, the large granite columns, they're sunk into the adamant sides. Which, I mean, either way, right? But sometimes on the outside, they're poking through, and I really don't like that. So, it means that I have to go to the top and work my way down, and it's going to be just a pain that I didn't want to go through, but I guess I'm going to, just to be happy with it. So, the trick is going to be, I can't just walk along and do all the tops, because they're all supported at the bottom, and I've added stuff on top. So I need to do it one at a time to make sure that the bridge doesn't fall down. By that I mean I fixed it after that. I wasn't sure when Axebeard or Mariac or Davey was going to have time to look at anything, and so I had already started working on it while it was uploading, because it took like, I don't know, like an hour or something for it to upload. So I went in and I put in more of these columns all the way down and through the middle, thinking that since most of the stuff fell in the middle, then the ends really didn't need to be shored up. It needed to be the middle, because that's where the weakest point was. But in order for it to look good, I had to do it all the way through. So, and then everybody started getting back to me with ideas, and I was into some of it where I could do some of the ideas that were coming in. But one of the ones that Davey mentioned was to try to go in and instead of doing these for the floor, these stout barricades, to pops. That's enough. To go in and do a whole wall there. But if I do that, then I have to move some other things. So hold on a second. The Chihuahua next door is going crazy, and so it's driving my dogs crazy. Anyway, so So then I thought, well, I can't put it in like it is without changing a few things, but I might as well start trying to shift some things and see. For now, it's holding and it's doing good, and I could probably get away with it. But I don't like how the one things are sitting, so I mean, we're gonna have to change that at least. So here I am. Okay, I'm okay with that. Just trying to be all cute. I called her in to come lay on her bed, and she looks at me like, okay, but you let me right here. I'm gonna put this in my backpack because it's bothering me. Equip, unequip, should go away. Okay. All right. This is going to be a pretty boring stream, probably. It's just going to be changing out columns and then hoping nothing collapses. That's not... I need the other side. LOL. LOL, I can't text, apparently. Did you text something and it didn't come in? You're gonna randomly teleport in and out to make sure. Yeah, probably get halfway through. These things. Columns. Where they are. Wish I could just change out the top, but it's because it won't. Oh my god. Come on, slide for me, thank you. Wonder if one problem might be building 4 hours straight without leaving. I mean, if that was it, then I would be having problems with all of my builds. So, and I'm not, so. I think it, I don't know. I think it might have had something to do with the 4 hours thing. And or, that'll work, yeah. And or maybe enemies were built beating on something and I didn't know it, and so it just went, you know, kablooey. So I guess that one's out too. I can do 2 at a time. Then you ran to another zone to show something and came back and rechecked. After I fixed this? After I fixed this, I went to several places, mapstoned in and out, closed the game in and out. Came back several times and checked it, so yeah. This is probably like the 5th or 6th time I've loaded this world. Not counting mapstones. Good God. If that's what you were asking. Your building is never boring, dear. Always a lot to learn by what. Oh. Good. I'm glad, because I can't seem to concentrate on 2 different things at a time, so I'm hoping people are picking it up. And if you ever have questions, ask, because I don't mind answering. I just don't know what I need to be saying and what I need to not be saying. Does that make sense? So. I agree. Aw, thanks, Kasumi. So I didn't make the video public, but I think I might now that I have proof that it's okay. But it was pretty spectacular to watch this whole thing. Well, half of the bridge and probably 2/3 of the gazebo came down. Because as a dwarf, I dug too deep, right? Got too greedy. I built too big and thought, you know what? It'll be okay. I don't need to have all this support in here. And found out, yeah, I do. So, which is okay. I mean, it's the biggest bridge. I mean, I've never built a whole bridge. I've repaired that other one, so it's a learning thing, so it's cool. But it was pretty great. Were you there for watching it? I forget. Oh yeah, you were. No, you were there for the one part, right? For the top part. I forgot. I forget. Yeah, you were there for the roof collapsing, but you weren't there for the whole bridge, right? I think I was just recording that one. With the roofing, yeah. Yeah, that was all right. Compared to what happened after that, I was like, oh, what? I just sat there for a second, and it was almost reminiscent of the 21st Hall when it happened, and I just refused to build in there anymore because it's just kind of like this, but bigger. I'm going to have to redo all the structures and stuff for underneath. And basically, I built the top, not thinking about connecting the bottom to it, because I was going to support it a different way, and then found out that that different way wasn't going to work. And so I would have to go redo a whole lot of stuff. And I just don't have the energy for it right now. So, but I'll redo this, so we'll work on it. But I am thankful for Davey and everybody that... I'm gonna cry if my Garrus never explodes. Well, I mean, so what I can tell you is, from what I think, and it's been mostly confirmed, is that I built too big for the support that I had in, is basically what happened. So it may have been triggered by Friars exploding and everything recalculating or whatever, but it yeah, David was like, yeah, you need to put some more support in there, and recommended a couple things, and Axebeard also saw a couple things that weren't quite meeting the ground or something in some places. And I mean, it might have just been like 3 or 4 things that just kind of went together and just was like, okay, that's enough. We're not going to stay up And so, but like I was saying, I'm just grateful for this community that will, you know, help each other. And just if you ask them, they're just like, yeah, I'll give you whatever support I can, you know, just tell you advice or whatever, you know. But so good times. Just, it's gonna look really good afterwards. I just have to do some stuff, you know. Oops. So how is everybody's, what day are we on? Tuesday? How's everybody's Tuesday going? What is the span that is too much? Not more than 3 or 4 tiles? I'm not really thinking that it's so much a tile situation. I think it's more of sorry, now I gotta figure out how to get up after this. I think with this specific thing, it was more of how much weight is on top versus how much support I had underneath it. So if you're going up and you're going out at the same time, you kind of have to be really supportive. So what am I hitting? The wellspring, maybe? I have a spiral cascade in my Duran's Forge that gives people heart palpitation, but it hasn't fallen yet. I mean, yeah. I've done the whole Eastern, well, I've done the Eastern Stairs, but also I've done the Crystal Descent is a staircase. So, I mean, this one did not go all the way down. All right, let's see what's going on. Ah, I see. So yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. These, right? Yeah. I'm hoping not to have to replace too much in here. So, wrong one. That is... And ironically, it's the floor that's going to give me the hard part, right? Why are you, weirdo? Got the right one out, right? Okay, how much weight, good lord, does adamant weigh more? Yeah. I would think so. I mean, I'm not one to look at the stats. Okay, let's go over here. Good. But I mean, I'm assuming if it takes more to take it out, then it would be all right. Let's do this. So yeah, I'm assuming if it takes more to take it out, then it's more. Okay, we had both of these. This way. this way too. And then I had you. Okay. Now let's see if I can remember where we were. Finished that one. Okay. No. Make me go up. But I wouldn't even know how to look up how much it weighs, so I don't know. That is not. Need a master class on spanning large just oh my dex three up. Yeah, I mean I think I don't know. I don't know. It's all right. I mean, we're learning, right? So I forgot the major rule in building, which was how much support do you need? Well, it all, basically. As much as you can get away with, and have it still look good. That's how much you need. So instead of cheaping out and not doing this middle section, I should have just gone ahead and done it. Ooh. We tried this before, remember, when I tried to jump and do it at the same time? And we're not going to be able to do that, so let's go up here. Stop. Thank you. I was hoping to be able to go straight across, but I'm going to have to go back underneath, I guess. Hey, Eppers. Oh, hey, Eppers. Gosh, I'm so sorry. Good morning. It is afternoon for us right now. For me. Debating support needed for spanning distances. Any input? I'd love your take on that. Don't set stuff blindly. But something that Davey recommended, I think it's going to look cool. Underneath, I mean, it's just support, but I think it's going to... I was kind of annoyed with the balconies that I put under there, even though I love working with the balconies. But I think his will work a lot better with less pieces. Might have to switch these out when I put the floor in. See, that's not in. Those are not in. I'm not sure if he's going to like that either, but he said try to go into game floor as much as I could, which I can. So here's the tricky part, and if any of you have experience with it, let me know. But right in this area right here, starting a little bit under here, if I didn't put down adamant blocks, it's because I can't get them in that area, because they go red from building. So I can't support the floor here. But if these are on the game floor, then it shouldn't matter, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's definitely in game floor. But maybe it's refiguring stuff. I don't know. So we're gonna have to figure something out. Isn't being read mean there is going to be an issue if you find your way to force it? Looks good. Thanks, Nathan. No, red means, that kind of red means the game isn't even going to let you place it. Which, if it's in a game floor, it means there's something there that the game doesn't want you to interfere with. It is my take on it. I may be completely wrong with that, but... So I may go ahead and upload that video since we all know it's okay, but that was, because it was pretty, on the other side of it, it's pretty neat to see. It's like, okay, you can go through a build, see this happen, and it's going to be okay, you know, but driving home, and I think that's what I want to put on there, is driving home the necessity to, okay, we're not going to do that yet. Support your structures. So, okay, we did those, right? Those are good. Those are good. So we were just working on this side. Okay, let's get these going. Why would it have not been okay to share? I mean, not as far as like not okay, like permission wise, but I didn't want to scare anybody and be like, oh shit, there's another bug going on, or you know, whatever, and have people start, especially, you know, I'm not too sure on who follows me and what, how long they've been building, and you know what they know about anything, you know, whatever. So and I didn't want it to be a source of mass panic that everybody started going to the Discord and being like, oh my god, did you see what happened? Are all of our buildings going to start falling down? You know, I didn't want to be that person. So so I made it unlisted and I sent it to Mariak and Axbeard and Davey and said, hey, this happened. Any idea why? And they got back to me and gave me some suggestions. So, but I didn't want to freak anybody out before I knew. And that was right after it happened, and I wasn't even really sure why. I was pretty sure it was due to stability and stuff, but, you know, making sure. Wrong way. Here's not sliding. Come on. There we go. Right there. So okay, so since I have a bunch of you here, can I get your opinion on since I'm redoing some of this, I might as well redo some stuff. But originally this idea was going to be an eating area, and I made it work, and like a lookout. Ooh. Okay. And like a lookout sort of area, but also like a social place where people can go and, you know, have lunch on the bridge and look at the waterfall and, you know, everything else. Because those are sideways instead of, okay, all right. Duh. What's that? Connected. Looks like it. Squirrel. So, so more like a social area where people, that's why I wasn't going to do that. Okay. So right now I have the eating area kind of here, just kind of goes all the way underneath the bridge, right? Because the stairs are back here. But I was thinking, stairs going up this way, and then you have lookouts for the waterfall and for the statue. But if I can pull them to over here alongside this building, then that can all be lookout area. Does that seem like it would be a better thing? You are not where I want you. Oh, let's finish you because I'm down here. Do that one? Did not. Okay. And if nobody has an opinion, I can just do it and then... Since I'm changing stuff anyway. work. You're good. I'm gonna be okay with that. Wanting to make your spanning area bigger. Not really the spanning area. All right. How do I remove that person? How do I... It didn't show up on my chat thing. I guess it did. No. Do you know how to do it? I don't know how to do it. Chat. No, not you. It's the other best viewers on blah blah blah. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I know. Grandma said that there was some way to remove somebody during chat or something, but I don't know. Whatever. I know. I realized I called them a person, but machines have feelings too. It's just doing a job. Click their name and block. Ah. Thank you. Nice. Thanks. So your question was, are you wanting to make your spanning area bigger? Not my spanning area as much as my viewing area. I didn't want it to be like a cozy area. I wanted it to be like a park feel almost. So I think that's my answer. I think I need to move it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. LOL, put in a message, then I hear, hey, Peppers, how do you block members? Apologies. Oh, okay, I'll go this way. Talk about a hint, yeah? Like, I don't know what I said, but we could talk about this. Oh, I got one on either side, don't I? I do. Careful, large column. Gotcha. Column, gotcha. Oh, and this side too. You are in the right place. Ha. Interesting. That'll work. Actually, it's way back there. I didn't even bring up blue balls or tinglings yet. No, that doesn't get you banned. Okay. Okay, we're going to put this in, but we might have to change this, right? Because if I'm going to put the stairs... What? No, I can't mess with the structure. Silly me. Oh. Oh, that will work there. Oh, sweet. Take that out. Nice. That worked even better. Those walk in? Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Okay. That just saved me a lot of work. I am not doing a good job at lurking. Ah, you're good. I think lurking is just having the window open and, right? It's not, or not, just for, ooh. Yeah, I think it's just having the window open to give views. I didn't think it was like a, either that or I've been using the term wrong. Okay. This part right here. But if I move this, there's not enough room to put stairs here. Can we put it here? All of this would be try it. Just start squeezing the triggers, which you just gotta do. Hilarious, right? Like, what is it being held up by? The top. Nope. Try to get all that ent wood before it goes over the side. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. Hmm. What's the issue? Get this floor down. I'm gonna pop out, pop back in. Okay. Ebbers, are you watching? This was that building that we ran into that I said that with Axbeard yesterday, that I said that he had done a Mariak had done a looks like something fell over here. Mariak had done a instructional on how to put that building up. So this is that building. But is it the same? I mean, I know I changed the back part of it, but it's the same building that we ran into, right? That Axbeard was asking about? Ooh. Thinking I was hallucinating for a second, but yeah. So this is the one. Knew I had to see. Ah, they have been beating on my stuff. So a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, Mariak did a series on, thanks. Mariak did a series on, it was like a builder's series or something. It was like 30 videos or something like that. And a couple of them were his own floor plans, model. I don't know how you would say it. One was a brewery, and I adapted it to go vertical instead of horizontal. So this was part of his, how he does it with the, whatever these are called, the wood things, the things that we use for building. What are they called? The tall frames. So he uses those to go around the medium tanks in his breweries, or at least he used to. Anyway, so I did it to go vertical so that I could build the bridge and not be afraid of heights. The other one was an original of his. Yeah, they were so good. Basically, he would go around and he had some that were his own builds, like his own floor plans, and then some that were, he'd go through each of like buildings that he saw that he liked or whatever, and then he would recreate them. It was a really great series. So this was one of his own that was a tap room that he put together. I put a King's Brew in it. So his had a medium, I think, in it. But I needed a King's Brew for this area. It looks like that fell too. So that was his. And then he had this building that he had seen somewhere, and he he's a really good builder and a really good teacher. So I put this one here, and then like I said, I think this was like building 22 or something, 23 in the building of things or whatever. But basically, I went through every building episode he did, and I put it somewhere in. I don't think many of them. I think these are the only ones in Desolation, but I put the other ones in different other of my builds. I think this was another one, but I actually had this one standing. There was only a couple things that I had to replace on it. But this was another one that he did that was phenomenal. And then Axbeard came in, and somebody else, was it Blue? To help me figure out what to do with this. Kind of like so we turned it into like a seamstress sort of shop or whatever, like you're repairing the armor. So that's why some of the mannequins have some things on them and whatever. So that was another one that he did. But yeah, it is a phenomenal series to go through. So definitely go look at it. I wish I remembered the exact thing of it, but if I can find any of them, I might have some of them like saved. If I can find any of them before you do, I'll link one to your to our messages so that you can find them easier. But yeah, they were really good. I learned a lot. Shall we jump into Frars and see what happens? Or should we use the one that's down in Desolation? Do we dare it? Let's just try Desolation first. We'll jump into Frars another time when we're like, all right, are we really sure? So I might be able to look for it now that, oh, I've already come in. It's like, depending on how long it takes this to load. Let me look really quick. Playlists. Moria. Nope. Hmm. Mariak Firmax rebuilds Moria. I don't know if he has a playlist on him or not, but there's... Pretty sure that's one. Second stairs. Sorry, scrolling. Rebuilds. Yeah. Yes, that's the one. And he has a playlist. So, Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria, Mariak rebuilds Moria. I'm starving. What? Here, let me view full playlist. Okay. Share. Copy. Friends. Alaskan. Okay. The link is in your Discord. Okay, and I'm starving. I need to eat. I don't know why I knelt, but it's okay. Okay, everything is staying. Cool. Okay, so here's my thought. I'm not coming up over here, it's fine. Take out anything that might make me not be able to place anything. Here's my thought. Since I can't put anything here, like flooring, I can put stairs. So, but I wanted it to go underneath. It's gonna have to happen here. Let me see. get a grand opening. Welcome. That is going to block off all of that flooring, right? Yes. Hey, Alan. How you doing? Okay, we're gonna come out a little bit. I hate losing all that ant wood. Berg. Did I catch it? I'm not catching all of it though. Dang it. Great so far. It's going okay. I am redesigning a build because I lost. I made it kablooey. So I was adding in some more support, and then I thought, well, while I'm here, and that's how it goes. Well, while I'm here, I guess I will just redo all of this. Nope. Okay. I wish I could do... Oh, no. Sorry, I talked to my builds. It's gonna go over, huh? All right. You're not on. All right, let's shore this up. Dang, that's way out there. Sorry, concentrating. And on the next episode of Jubo Rebuilds Moria, Jubo has a guest builder that comes in and goes over those heights and puts in decoration on the outside. keep having to move that thing. But now we can stick it in a wall. Let's make that like a kitchen area. How about that? Nice. All right. Too tall. Yep. Okay. Okay, we're cooking with gas again. And thanks to Eppers for showing me that you can't walk off stairs when you're in the build menu. Still freaks me out, but at least I know I'm not going to die. Wait. Turned around. Off, doesn't it? There, now we have a huge picnic area, don't you think? Now everybody can have a picnic and look at the stuff. Find something to do here. But we can put brew kegs. There. Since this is a totally masks it. Just reminding myself what I want to do with that area. Okay, go up. Comes out more. Let's see about that. Ooh, got thunder in the area. I need to go look at the radar. Makes my dogs jump. It's close. Give me 1 sec. Okay, we're good. Like it's north of us and offshore, so and or offshore. So we're good. Sounds close though, dang. I like that. Listen to that. Nice. Open this up. Won't change. There's one. Or which there's one. We don't really have to, sure. I have there. Light. And go. Okay. Put out in a minute. The light back. Oh wait. Okay. Yes, I talked to myself. Ooh, there. What am I? Okay. Get on top. Thank you. Hmm. I don't like the clunky base. There it goes. If I can get it to vary, then I will. Where I want it. Ah, come on. That's just on the other side of the column. Hmm. Hmm. Easier to put in wood. You gotta find the knack, and then once you have it, then you do a whole bunch of them because your fingers are trained. Hmm. Well. I'm going to stay on the same. There we go. See if we can do it in granite versus the wood. I had it, didn't I? Alright, well. We got it in one. We're good. Okay. So, what are we at? Okay. Mushroom. Okay. Why? Because it's in the middle of the thing. Damn. Oh well. Do it there. I need to put fish. So it is wood. Okay. Okay, Mary collects to use. This is like an episode of Mariac Says, I guess. Mariac likes to use those. The arched ceilings for support in stairs. Okay. Put you wrong place. We need a thing anyway. See if there's anything up on the bridge. Man, I love that. Anything. Huh. Maybe we've had enemies coming around. Whoa. So we have lots. Yep. Alaskan, your theory might be right. Because that has nothing to do with friars. But what happened? I drive home lunch game. Oh no, this evidently happened when all that other stuff happened and I just didn't see it. So there was a siege, so I went looking to make sure nobody was doing stuff, and then so I came over up with the bridge because the siege was over there at that hearth. So I went all the way over there and then up this to make sure nothing was in here, and then I saw this on the way back. So we're good. I'm gonna replace this with Yep, I did that. Probably gonna replace this with admin though. I have a theory to test. You're not gonna blow up my build, are you? Hoppy dot, quiet. That's the thunder. What's your theory? And I'll tell you if I'm feeling brave enough to try it. No, it's a way to make the system force a recalculate on a build. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave the world. We're gonna come back in so that I have a save file. Give me 1 second. Stretch my legs. It was something I found I had to do when I was trying to build in Blue's dedicated server when I was having problems, okay? I'm gonna waste your time a little bit, hold on. Similar to what Davey says to do when you get a block for building anything. There's a block for building something? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I need to go to saved. Epic Games. Date modified. World. We are going to copy. And we are going to go into desktop, new folder, back up. And paste. Okay, now. Oh, you are good. No, you are good. Can I jump into chat with you on Discord since I'm home? Easier than typing it all out. Absolutely. Give me 1 second. Let me start this loading because it's gonna take a bit. Going to Discord. Do you want to be on Discord chatting? I just need to know if I am turning on the Discord sound. I am there.
Hello.
Hello. So do you want to be on the stream?
Yeah, you can put me on stream. That's fine.
Okay. All right. We are loading in. So what are we gonna do to try to blow up my bridge? Hey, Nolia.
I gotta figure out how do I not have double echo going on.
Hyla Media is rating on Twitch. Woohoo! Hey guys.
Nice.
Thanks for coming over. You're just in time to see if my world blows up. Alaskan is helping me test. I just put in some new supports on a bridge. And she wants to overload my system to see if the world blows up. So before that happens, let me show you.
See if that works.
So we've got, oh, that's interesting. Okay. So this is Lookout Bridge, where dwarves can come, have lunch. Hey to Captain. And
it currently has a roof, right?
It currently, yes, has a roof. I'll show you from the other side. Yep. Ooh,
oh, you got
thank
double
you.
raid.
Wow, this is amazing.
Holy
Thanks,
moly.
guys. This is awesome. Thanks, guys. So, this currently is my new lookout bridge. And I told chat you do amazing builds, so we brought them in. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. So just in time, so you guys can see what it's supposed to look like.
Figure out emojis.
For what? Emojis.
For when you get raided.
Oh, yeah. I thought I had them going on,
need
but
a response to the raid.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to help me with that because I thought I had them, but I guess they're not. So
I'm also not on Twitch right now. I'm on YouTube. So
that is Durin's Bridge rebuilt. Thanks for the follow. And then I decided to go ahead and put another bridge over here. I'm calling it Lookout Bridge, and it's to, thanks guys. It's basically,
that looks amazing, by the way. You need to do a screenshot of that.
Okay, well, here, can you do it while I'm, I guess I can do it, yeah.
Okay.
I'm like,
sure.
Well, no, it just started working
Put
today,
me to
so
work.
I can figure it out. It's good. It's good. It was broken for a while, so. And then
hold on, stand by.
I got it. I got it.
Snapshot.
A snapshot. Okay, so I'm gonna explain what we're doing.
Snapshot.
A snapshot. So caught the last couple minutes of your stream, noob. Looks like good stuff. Cool. I have to go check it out. So I finished Durin's Bridge a while ago, but I decided to decorate it because of the new DLC, and then I came over here and I made a Lookout Bridge. So Lookout Bridge is supposed to be like for everybody. It's kind of like a social thing, right? So you can come up to go to work for Durin's Bridge, but you also have lots of places to have lunch, have little benches to like secret yourself away with your lady or your man, and look at the statues and the waterfalls and everything. The thing that happened last week, oh, and then down here, I'll go down there, is going to be like seating and, like, so you can picnic. There'll be a big like lookout place over here. And then I'm working on a kitchen area, wall back here. So what happened was, last week I got, I was showing Alaskan around, and I came over here, and there was
sitting around.
Well, no, this is from me doing the granite, the columns. So I came over here to Frars, and
okay,
I gotta go this way, and there were some orcs sitting on the steps over there, and I had Glamdring in my hand, and well, that happened. So I was excited about the tower I built tonight and enshrouded, but this puts my building. Oh,
as in the stairs are now missing.
I doubt it, but I will go. I will go look. So yes, the stairs here are all missing. Basically, there was a big kablooey, and I looked over, and the the stair part of the ceiling for this bridge had fallen down. And I was like, well, I'm not really that worried about it because I knew those pieces were yellow. It's going to be okay. I'll just put it back, just put more or support up. So I put in more of these like these columns and stuff. So I'm at the end of putting all these columns up, and I go over here because another viewer suggested to do kind of like green roofs. So we're doing like growing roofs. So I went down there to put some planter boxes in. I set one planter, and the whole bridge like exploded. It was I want to say it was kind of traumatic, but I was
putting a planter down.
I was in shock. Yeah. I mean, it was strange. I went down there and I set up a platform, right, to jump on top of the roof like that, and it hung there in midair. It didn't like it was like it was connected something, but it wasn't. Tried to jump on it. I fell through it. I tried to delete it. The game didn't recognize that it was there, and I was like, well, whatever. It'll just be that one weird thing that's in my build. It's all right, whatever. And then so I go and I jump on that roof and I stick down a planter and everything explodes. So I lost half of this bridge and 2/3 of the roof. So immediately I messaged the builder people and I'm like, hey, can you look at this, see where I went wrong? I obviously something, you know, whereas a game thing, but I don't want to freak anybody out, you know, whatever. Anyway, they gave me some suggestions. I had already put some stuff in, but I finished doing the rest of them. Ooh, not green. Did I say green? I guess not. Okay, so I finished putting the rest of them in, and I'm leaving the scaffolding up so that I can finish doing some arch supports and stuff if I want to. But Alaskan was like, hey, I'm on lunch. Let's see if we can blow up your bridge again. So here we are. She didn't say it like that, but she said, let's see if we can tax your system a little bit and see if we make sure that it's okay. So, Alaskan, what are we going to do?
Oh my God.
I didn't mean pressure, but
the one thing I was doing is my suggestion would be to go up top along the bridge.
Okay.
So like on one of your major building components, right?
Okay. Like on the bridge?
So like for instance where you had the brazier.
Okay, like here? Or
because you've got columns and stuff, right? So maybe make one of the sorry, I'm hearing my own echo. Hold on a second.
Okay. Yeah, basically that's a corner wall with
turn myself down for a second.
The DLC on it.
So try because a brazier is not going to be structural, right?
Correct.
But a column crown top would be. So try replacing one of the braziers with a crown top.
But it's not connected to anything.
And put like a torch on top of it.
So just putting a crown top
down. It's connected to your floor, which is connected to the column, which is connected to the...
Oh, like the leg bone is connected to the hip bone kind of thing. Don't make me feel like a freak. It's a song. It really is. Okay. I'm putting a torch in it.
So and if you put a torch on it, right, it looks like it's intentionally there for a reason.
Okay.
But you can, my thought is if you delete it, because it's a structural component, building item, you can cause a recheck to happen.
Okay. And nothing happened. So we're good?
Now, I don't know if it needs to be like part of like, because when I was doing it in Blues World, it was I'm trying to remember if there was a column underneath it. It was just like on the balcony, right? That was jutted out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if there was a column under it or not. So my thought is you have that set up somewhere. So it looks like it's part of the build, but it's something you can quasi safely delete, but cause a trigger in the structure check again.
Well, that's kind of what was happening when I was replacing
You know what I mean?
when I was
So, like,
replacing.
if you went to delete one of these column bases, you might actually cause something to collapse because it's connected to things, right?
Okay. So you're saying a check without a check.
But if you like there, you've got columns sticking up
Mm-hmm.
on the backside of that house
Mm-hmm.
behind you.
This is the front of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. These.
And I don't know if you place those there or if those are game
No,
placed.
those are games.
Okay, so you can't mess with those. All
I
right.
think. Yep.
But like if you had something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Built into your build, you could randomly delete it. It doesn't affect anything directly in the sense that it's not holding something up.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's structural, it might cause the system to perform that recalculation.
Okay. Well, there we go.
So maybe put
So that's a recheck right there.
a couple of those crown tops in a place. So you could easily delete it when you're like running by, or you just want to, you've built for an hour, go over here, delete it, forces a recheck, and if things are good, things are good.
Okay. Okay.
So what's going on with these columns you got sticking out on the end there?
What columns that I got sticking out? These ones on the edge? It's what
Right
me
to
and
the
Kat.
right side of that outcrop.
That one right there?
How come you don't have columns going all the way down?
Oh, I am, because I just
From
put
them.
that in. Because I hadn't finished. Because Alaska came on and said, hey, let's try to blow up your bridge.
Oh,
So I was in the middle of putting these stairs up.
sorry.
No, you're good. And then I need to come down a little bit. A siege happened, so then I went to check on that.
Oh, if those go all the way down, they're going to go right into your bruise down there.
Well, that's just to remind me what I'm doing. I was seeing. Oh. Hey. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I just randomly place stuff if I'm like, you know what, I think I want to do this here. And so I'll just place it there so that I remember. So I want to disguise those rocks and put like a brewing station there. Since this is a outside thingy, right? Okay. So let these line up. That is not lined up. So, the trick is making it.
Because I'm not sure if the barriers count as a trigger for the calculations.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm just building now.
No, I mean, that's why I was saying maybe a crown top.
Oh, we're still doing that? Oops. Shit. I have to go up there.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I was asking you. That was my test I was saying.
Oh, okay.
You could place them in random spots where you're building.
Okay.
And then once in a while, delete one of them.
Well, I could just do this, right? Woo! Hey, stay. Come here.
Oh, but see, now that's part of a structure, though. Does that...
But
Are you
that'll,
going to end up connecting that lattice to something else?
I don't know. Maybe. What is
Okay.
going on? I mean, the point is that you want to, what is going on? That you want to be able to delete it, right, at any point? Is that the... But not have it affect the build.
Right, but not have it be able to delete it and have it cause the game to do a structural calculation check, but not be deleting something that's actually integral to your structure.
Right, which that isn't, right? Because that's just a torch on top of something, so...
At the moment. Because right now you have it just standalone.
Oh, you're saying if I were to build on top of it, then it doesn't become that anyway. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Yes.
I think I can just make you all of this. Okay, we will put...
The torch on top of the random crown top is just to, make it stand out that it's your random piece that you can delete and not make your entire structure go down.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, it might go down if it fails the check, but... You know what I
that's
mean?
a lot less dramatic than I was thinking it was.
It's not the crown top that your entire structure is sitting upon.
Okay, so...
Like any of those, you don't want to randomly delete any of those, necessarily.
Thank you. Oh, you are not there anymore because you're not
If
stairs.
any of that makes any sense.
Uh-huh. Okay, now I'm thinking... So this... Okay. What's that one? That one's that. Stew.
Now, what I want to know is, how did you get your... Was it your streamer bot that threw your Twitch party raid up on the YouTube chat?
Oh, is that... Did you see it over there?
Because that's kind of cool. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a multi... That is not the same. We are going to... Huh.
Why do they do that? Why can't they set into the column at the same distance?
Because they're just a little bit apart. That means my columns are not at the same.
I had that same problem when I was doing the aftermath. Oh, wait. Is that even touching a column?
No, because it's this one.
You
And
glitched there for a second.
Well, see, that one's into those columns, and then these columns are offset. Hubo, you're
You're
starving.
missing a column.
Okay, thanks. I really need to pay attention to that because I've got my stuff on, my ring on, and so I don't. I'm actually going to move that to the second one. I wanted it attached to that.
You don't want to just suddenly flop dead like I did.
Oh, that was hilarious. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to...
I'm just going to go...
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Okay, so I want this at the same height. Good? We're good. Ish. But I want on columns.
Of course, you've been deleting all this stuff and you haven't even like gone up to see if anything like exploded.
Well, I haven't heard anything, so...
Oh, okay.
There we go. Yep, we're good. Yeah, I'll make that publicly viewable now that we know, like I said, now that we know everything is okay. Because you gotta oh man, that's gonna block the stairs. Okay, so let's...
God dang it.
For my build or for something going on? You think okay?
No, I was god danging your realization at the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I was agreeing with you. I was feeling your pain.
What we could do... It's gonna cut down though. Let's see what we can make of this. Too small. Yep. Okay, what we can do... Nope.
What if you have a small column on the left side of the stairs and then like a small roof section sticking out to make it look like an entrance.
Say that again.
You know how like some houses have like a little eave sticking over their doorway?
Okay, so what am I putting where again? Let me see. You said doing a small column, these ones?
Well, you could put like a small column. Yeah, that one or the regular, whatever.
Doing it where? Here?
On the left side of the stair.
Left side of the stair.
On
Okay.
the left side of the stair.
Then you don't have anywhere to walk.
Oh boy, that really cuts the stair out still, doesn't it?
Yeah. So what I'm thinking of is getting rid of my idea of this
Yeah, I
being the
know.
kitchen and then just having this as the eating place. Just one all big thing. We can move it into here. So which means
And the reason that big column is sitting there is because what's above it? On the right side of the stair.
this, it's to go into that. I can push it back a little bit, but
Oh, the main bridge?
yeah, the main bridge.
Oh god, don't be moving stuff just because of me!
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? Let's do that. Well, let's start from the top.
I'm telling you, I'm not a big fan of those large column bases.
I love them.
But how easy they shattered during my experiments.
Oh.
Oh, I like the look of them.
Yeah.
I just don't like how easily they shattered during my experiments.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I think it's because they have all that filigree sort of stuff around it, so it's not like solid granite into something. So it's...
Deceiving.
Guess I can't get under there to see that.
Do you not worry about the wood flooring that you're putting in there somehow miscalculating structural support?
Mm-mm. Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know that there's been like different. Oh, it's because of that. There's been different theories floated around for a while. Okay, I mean, I do it all the time, and I haven't seen it, but that doesn't mean that it can't happen. I just haven't seen it, and if I start seeing it, then I'll be like, I guess I shouldn't have done that, you know? All right. So even with that fixed, if we put that here, you still have very limited. I mean, I guess.
Well, you actually have more room to walk than you did before.
I know. I was gonna say it's not that bad, but it's.
I was just looking for a structure so that you can attach an overhang to it.
I'll see if I do this. Oh, wrong one. Then I can make a thing all the way to the top. Wait, wrong one. Then I can make this a room and make that, do that wall. Let's see if it feels too claustrophobic when we put it in though. Oh wait, it's not into that one. Hold on. I forgot we were connecting things. Man. There. Come on.
It's too many items. It's confused what to attach to.
Yeah. That's not bad. Take you out. This is the one I care about. Too much. All right, we're gonna cheat. That's not really cheating. It's probably the smart way to build. Is there it is. Thank you. You and you. Should have thought about that in the beginning. Not gonna line up. Go from there. All right, here we go. It's gonna be too much. What about last chance before I abandon it? Out. Hate to lose all that space.
What aren't you liking about it? It looks like it's wide enough for going up the stairs and going into the room.
Yeah, it just looks like it's, I mean, even if I put a floor down, it doesn't look finished to me, is the issue, I guess. Like you're just walking between two columns. I'm gonna have to come back and think on it. I'm gonna go and fix these arches. No, no we won't. I'm gonna start over here.
All right, I'm gonna hop out of chat.
All right.
Oh, I gotta go back to work and pretend to be in lurking mode again.
Oopsies.
Bye, everyone.
So, okay. One of the things that was recommended was to try to get more stability from that whole area was to put, I'm gonna probably have to take these out though. Okay, we're gonna see what happens. To put these here. Is that gonna mess that up? Let me see. Giving me a heart attack over here. I'm supposed to be leaving for work. It's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be alright. It's amazing how blasé you can get about something when you've already seen it fall down and you put it back before. You know? I mean, not that I wouldn't cry. I'd be like, okay guys, I need to go make dinner. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, we're good. Just wanted to make sure the height was going to be okay on that. Okay. All right. But the master of master building, well, one of the masters of master building recommended this, so I'm being cocky with their knowledge, I guess is. Haha! Hey, Davey! I was just talking about you. Alright. So, let's see. You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. Let me grab over there. All right. Okay. So... if this isn't what you were meaning, let me know. Ooh, that is not it. Nice. Cool. Cool. I mean, it was stable, but we're gonna. I'd be more happy to know that it's really stable. So, I'm also curious, and anybody that's watching, you can put your opinions in here. I'm curious to know if maybe it did have something to do with Friars being the thing that exploded. So now snapping the adamant will be a different. Yeah. Well, you know. Especially in such tight spaces. That's off. There we go. Ooh. Why does that look down? Oof. That does not look good. Or maybe it's just because these went. Okay, hold on. There we go. should just put windows in. Windows will look good. What I need to do is get the arch pieces across and make them look as decorative but as supportive. You can place a floor on the ceiling if you can't get it all uniform. Hides all the smaller bits. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just wonder about, I know you can't really hear me because you're at work. I need a secretary to type out what I'm saying. Let's see. I just worry that misalignment might mean unstable? Question mark, question mark. Okay. That was my phone. Okay, put the cross pieces. Now these are being... There it is. Okay. Now those aren't going to be that, or it's that. And if it's that, then this has to come out, right? Or is that okay? Sometimes, but not always, but I see that the alignment columns and then large granite ones too, so it looks pretty sporty. Cool. Okay. What I gotta realize is if this is going to be too far off, then that's gonna drive me crazy. Come on up. Oh no. Oh no. I'll be surprised if it still breaks somewhere. Okay, cool. So I can pull this out more or stuff it back more. That's what I could do. You don't need them, but it does look nice. Best to have as many connections as possible. Okay. Problem is all the way to the floor. Sorry, guys. Because if so, I can pull him out like this. And pull him out like this. I need to do that, but I like to do it because it bothers me. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna see if this works to attach it to the beam, but if I don't have to Okay, that is attached. Okay. This side. Nice. Okay. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Okay. For the archway bases to the floor, you might have to delete either atom common or grab one. Top floor to the atom sometimes interfere. That should be stable. So, yeah. Yeah. Which is what I'm running into. So, these ones I buried, so I think I'm going to leave those ones like that. But this one definitely has to go to the floor. Bottom crowns of large granite columns don't like anything next to them at all. Yeah. Yep. I wish everybody would play nicely together. Stair. I should have done a stair count. How many times I've deleted the stairs during this build? Come on. Go. Okay. And you. Nice time. That time it was the stairs in the way. Yeah. I think the way I figured that out is if it's like too far back or like what's interfering more. And you just play with it. Oops. I think the first time, well, I don't know if it was the same with you guys, but when I first started building, I was so scared to like get something in the wrong place. I didn't want to have to delete it. You know, like all this stuff. And I realized it's just material. We'll just pick it up and repurpose it and everything's going to be okay. What are you stuck on? It's amazing. It's like in the middle of the air. I hate placing stairs for that reason. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, you think you're done, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna put the stairs in. And then you're like, nah, I don't really like that. I think I'm gonna move this another place. Or, nah. Oh, shoot, I needed a column. Oh, well, shoot, I needed this. And then... I'm not seeing anything on these bridges, so I'm just gonna say we're not getting anything, but... Never know. If you fight this siege, one of the large granite columns is missing a shaft piece. How did I do that? Oh. Thank you, kind sir. Not even. It's gonna bug me. But oh wait, did I bring the... Yes, that's where we stopped, right? Yes. Okay. Alright, so we're going up this and over. He also said yes. Oh. Well. It kind of depends on where I am. And I haven't figured out what makes it one way or the other, so. Okay, so this is where we got to. Let's see if this makes it worse. Get rid of these. I don't know, I just don't want a whole bunch of pieces that are hurting. I don't know. I'm gonna see if it's easier to do it this way. Gotta go. Break. We'll leave this on lurk. Awesome. Okay, thank you. I may not be on for too much longer. It's... oh, maybe another hour. Thanks for your help. You are not lining up. Alright, we're gonna go the other way. Underneath. Just gotta go there. Oops. Anybody else leaning over their seat? Mm. Get you in a minute. Laskin, I'm back, lurking. Looks like I missed the amazing Davy. Dang. Yeah, he had to do work stuff. All you people with your work stuff. Not right. That's right. Okay. It's a whole job thing, you know? What the heck? Here we go. This is a big question. Okay to just say because they told me to. Because they told me to. Now, seriously, what's the question? why I'm doing these? I don't like that. But you said weight is an issue now, changing barriers to full walls. The thinking is, I think, if I read what his message said correctly, it was, shoot, I'm gonna have to, is it down too far? Because I stabilized the other things and putting in the adamant so that it's touching barrier to barrier, but it's a whole wall instead of a just a little stout barricade thingy, then it is more secure. I don't know. We're about to find out. This is, I don't like this wall. I'm gonna have to move this. I don't want to move this. I'll just move this center. Always look for your floor. It's weird. Oop. But yeah, so because they said so. I also 2 for 1, I guess. I didn't like the fact that I had to that I had put up the balconies to help support the floor all the way across. So this was another way that kind of did 2 birds with 1 stone. There you go. Thank you. And just thinking about it, this is just, well, I do not know if this is the reason, but adamant tends to attach together and make a stronger words. Basically, if you take adamant, you can take it out farther from a wall than you could granite, right? So, and you can use it as a stabilizing thing. So, I'm guessing that that is what this is what it's being used for as well. What? Oh, man. Like, wait a minute, we're off. Darn it. We're at the end, so I don't have the room to go where I want to. Looked like it jumped. Okay, so down here. Okay. Get rid of this, then put down this, because I need to do the adamant things across. You in a minute. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do that here. And that's when these aren't lined up either. So we will go this way. There, that's why I didn't do it. back just a little bit. You two are not touching. Oh, yes, you are. Touching the... Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Sorry I doubted you. Are okay. Eat. Okay. You two are not aligned. But we can't do you, can we? Can't, but we can do... Just make sure. LOL, stop touching me one column, says the other column. We might be able to do you. Got you. Okay. Ah. Okay. Walk through. That's gonna go all the way through that one. I don't know if I'm okay with that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the other side, see if I can put the kitchen in a way that isn't cramped and makes me happy. And if I can, then I'll seal that off and I'm not gonna worry about it. If I can't, then I will come back and work with that. See if I can where are you? Stairs. Fun times. That game stairs, so I can't do anything about it. Still. Right there. Can I get anything under there? No. Alright. Let's go clean this up and look at this. Take a run through. See if we like it. Let's see where you're holding on to. Okay. Oh, and you didn't come down. Okay. Ooh. See piece. Okay. This could possibly have one. We're doing these ones. Okay. Okay. Alright, see how it looks upstairs. Day 1706. Nice. Hey, Davey. Hello. Nope, not that one. Wait. Which one is it? This one and do this one. Yes, there we go. The thing. Okay. Need torch. Nothing. Remove one of those archway walls, then place the adamant wall. Wait. Remove one of those archway walls, then came for some reason it's like when pieces are sandwiched between thin pieces. Remove one of those archway walls, then place the adamant wall. Reason the pieces are sandwiched between thin pieces sometimes. Doesn't matter which one, just one of them, the perspective you're standing at. And then I move. Curses! You're good. Okay, it doesn't matter which one, just one of them. The perspective you're standing at is good, which is why I was right here. And he said 2, remove one of the archway walls, then place the adamant walls. Then place your archway again. Okay. I know. Lag. Lag is such a hag. The one I was back here probably fixing that one, right? Does that when you lurk doesn't keep up with live. Gotcha. So I was here before, so I'm going to say it was here. And he said, to remove one of the archway walls, then place the adamant walls, then place your archways again. Okay. Archway walls. But they weren't in there. They were underneath. I don't think it was that one he was talking about. Okay, now I gotta figure out which one he was talking about, because those weren't in the wall. I'm trying to figure out which one. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out which one is between an adamant wall. Somewhere where you have thin pieces. Those ones? Those aren't adamant. Oh man. It's a riddle. It's a riddle. Somewhere where I had oh man, and it's all the way up there, I don't know. So it was adamant between archways that had adamant between. Huh. Oh, well, that's off. Slowly move around and stop here. Count to 20 here. I mean, where was I? I was back here. I had done these. But again, that doesn't have adamant. Oh, but I didn't finish this. Placing. By placing the walls, you've lowered the height. You need to support the blocks. Oh, you need to support the blocks. Plus, the blocks reach more into the natural base, so it should be a lot more stable than it was before. Okay. The ultimate test will be when you log, relog, or fast travel there and back. All right, let's do this. Let's go to Lone Eyes. Okay, yeah. I'm getting what he's saying. Okay. Okay. Tip, when you fast travel back there, let the game load for a few seconds before you've teleported. Got it. So let's check on Lone Eyes. Let's grab a beer. Let's grab Hobgoblet.
Billy has a ruby wine and Yari a cup of mead, a bronze and stout for fry with trout fresh caught from the stream. Gloin had spied an opal cider lovely to behold, but best of all throughout the hall.
Oh man, yeah, I'd have done it beforehand.
Oh, that's my favourite song.
That's my favorite song. Or we could go all the way up to the top of Lonnie's and then go back. Go way up there. But we won't. Desolation 2. The game load for a few seconds before, even after you've teleported. Got it. And then it is almost 5, so in about 10 minutes or so, I'm gonna have to jump off. Something about feeding a family or something. Oh, blah, blah. Adulting. I saw smoke. Ruh-roh. Oh, that's my Hobgoblet. Never mind. PTSD much? Seems to have worked. Woohoo! So sure, try to break everything right before you leave. Yay! Okay, cool. So now I won't have time to. Well, I could probably do it quick and dirty. You gonna stay here? What's up? Woo. Okay, so we need a kitchen. Doing like a built-in in here. We think. We could go old school. How I used to do them. Oh, but we need to do... Okay. We need to do fun walls behind. I'm always starving. Why am I always starving? It's too far. Actually, that we need to go. No, because I have to come out a little bit more. Okay. Sorry. My bad. That's going to be too much in there. Okay, okay, okay. Might have to change that out. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. It said you want to use your mouse, you're going to use your mouse. It really does want me to use it. How big is the medium? It's right at the top of that. Okay. Okay, we're good. Got the bridge matter settled. Now for more building stoof. Yes! Yes. Thank you. Thank you for your help. No. What's this? That was a blocky wall. What's that called? Just sat there for a second. Wait, why? You're not. Okay. Ooh. Dang. Okay. Ow. We are gonna make you wait. You gotta come over. I didn't hear that click and was like, wait, what happened? Or what didn't happen? Wait, we're off. Slippery slidey over here. You see that? How it just kind of wiggles? Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna have to figure that out over there. So if any of you have an idea, I would love to hear it. What would work over in that space? Come on. Wow. Come on, a little bit more. I don't know if I like the gold with that. I think you can see it better with you got the granite. Should have put that in before. Had to try. That means everything's connected to the base because it's pulling from the other alchemical still. Crazy. Okay, so if this is all, I don't know about all seating areas. Definitely need a kitchen-ish sort of area. So until we meet again, think about this. Is it going to be okay just like that? I guess we could mask it with a thing, but yeah, banner. Welcome. Yeah, I think we can mask it with a banner for now, but if you have any ideas, it is not going to cut off that walkway. Let me know about it in the comments of this one, and we'll try to work it out. Because otherwise, I'm just going to leave it, I think. Not too bad. I just wanted a little bit more finished off, and that's just not working for me. But then I can put the kitchen back in here. Now my daughter's home. Dogs are gonna lose their minds because separation anxiety dog has his mom home. All right, I'm gonna go, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for all your help. Thanks for watching.